Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back for another wrestling video. Well, this one's going to be a logo ranking video because I want to rank every official WWE Smackdown logo. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is because they did recently come up with a new logo when they moved from Fox to the USA Network. So I figured, I didn't get a chance to talk about it, so I figured, hey, let's just, I'll talk about it in a ranking video altogether. And I do plan on doing this also for Raw right before they move to Netflix in January. Now, the reason why I'm doing official, the keyword here is official logos, is because I went on the Wiki logo page for SmackDown, and there's like almost 40 different logos because they have like these official logos, but then they have secondary logos. And it's if I rank every single one, this would be like an hour video, maybe even more than that. I don't want to do that. I think we have officially 9 logos, and I will put on screen the alternate logos, but they won't be part of the ranking. I might just mention them, but they'll just be in the ranking. But this is just the official logos, and they have to be logos on TV, not on the video games or in print media, whatever, like the magazines or anything like that. Or they have different ones, like a 3D logo and stuff like that. And also some logos, like say the 1999 one, for example, had the WWF scratch logo, and then when they rebranded to WWE, you know, it's just one logo at the end of the day. Or when they moved from the scratch logo to the network logo, it's still the same logo. They just use a different WWE logo on top. So with that, let's go to the last place, SmackDown X, and that was from 2009 to 2010. It was a 1 year logo, and yeah, I will say the reason why I'm including this one, this is part of the ranking because it was officially 1 year. Some logos were like, I think were only like 4 months or something like that, and then they kept changing it up. So this is actually like technically is a 2008 SmackDown logo, but they put a giant X behind it. I understand why they did that, but I just don't like it. It kind of, I mean, it's not even my favorite SmackDown logo to begin with, but like the fact that they put an X on it, I don't know, it just feels too busy. It's just, I don't like it that much. Next, we have SmackDown from 2017 to 2019, and this is when they kept calling it SmackDown Live. It's not a bad logo. I mean, there was one before that I think was better. This feels more like a downgrade. But the thing is, I just don't like it, maybe because it's too horizontal for my taste. I know SmackDown is already a long word, so. And I also didn't like the fact that they always kept putting SmackDown Live because they kept, you know, putting that in the branding, SmackDown Live, SmackDown Live. Like, I didn't really care about that. So that's why I didn't like it. And they also have a SmackDown 1000 logo. Okay, so next we have the one from 2016 to 2017. That one is slightly better. I just feel like it's just a different shade, I guess. I mean, I could have put them together, but I felt it was because it was a full year. That's why I included it. Next, we have SmackDown from 2015 to 2016. I feel like it's similar to the 2008 one, the one that we saw in last place with the X. Well, that was a 2010 one, but it's the same blocked SmackDown logo. But I feel like they kind of like remove some colors, so it feels kind of naked, if that makes sense. It's too plain for my taste. And then they also added an alternate version with Live. Next, we have the current SmackDown logo, the one that was recently unveiled when they moved to the USA Network. It's not a bad logo. It's I'm kind of indifferent. Like, I do like the way that they connected the S and D to make it shorter, like a more of a block style. So they have like, you know, Smack and then down under it, and the S and D are connected. It's nice. I think I just don't like the colors that much. That's just my only gripe. I feel like SmackDown, I like it when it's more of that brighter blue. I'm not a fan of this darker shade of blue on SmackDown. And here's the secondary logo is that S D. I don't want to talk too much about the alternate logos or the secondary logos, but I will say that I do think that it makes sense to have this if they want to use it for a profile picture or like as an icon. Like, that's like the icon logo. So it's smart planning when you make an official logo and then the secondary logo also represents it. in a clean, small way, like the icon logo. Next, we have the SmackDown from 2008 to 2010. That's the same logo that they, for 1 year, had that X in the background for the 10-year anniversary. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. I do like the shade of blue. I just feel like it's kind of like a middle of the road for my taste. It's I don't like it. I don't hate it. It's just not my favorite. Next, we have the original SmackDown logo from 1999. I do like the color, that teal color. It's one of my favorite colors. That's why I'm kind of biased here. And I like that it has the exclamation mark, SmackDown. It just, I mean, I guess maybe because it's the original, so I'm kind of biased here also. But I do like it. Yeah, it's very nice and clean and simple. And I feel like that's what they kind of went back to later. Like, it's not beveled like the other ones. It's not like 3D and all that stuff. It's clean and simple, and that's kind of what I like about it. That's why I miss it. It's not the best logo. It's not my favorite, but it's in the top 3. So that was in 3rd place. So in 2nd place, I have SmackDown from 2001 to 2008. This one, I just feel like it was a nice upgrade from the original logo. It's clean. I mean, it's also, I guess teal felt too 90s, so I understand why maybe they wanted to move away from it. But I like it a lot. It's nice and clean. It's not too dark. It's not missing anything like some other ones were. But they do have a lot of alternates, and a lot of these alternates I did not like, actually. So they had like a horizontal ones. They've had ones that are inverted. Friday night SmackDown. It was just a lot of them. I just didn't like them that much, and I'm glad they're not part of the ranking. And finally, in 1st place, we have SmackDown from 2019 to 2024. I really like this logo. I wish they did not change it. I guess that was the Fox era. I like it. I like the fact that it's clean. It may feel a little flat to some people, but I just like that it's simple, it's clean. It's not over beveled. It's not 3D. It doesn't have any gradients. It's just clean, and that's what I like about it. And yeah, okay, there's the S and D is not connected like the current one. But I still like it. I don't know, it just has something to it. It's not like it's like my favorite era of wrestling. I mean, really, my favorite era of wrestling was 1999 to 2001. This one is just, I mean, again, I'm going to say it. It's clean. It's repeating myself. Now, there were some alternates. So they have a horizontal one. And they did have like a 3D one, which again, I mean, okay, yeah, fine. I may have criticized the other one for having like that 3D feel and some bevels and gradients and all that. But even with the gradient and bevel, I did like it also. I did not like the Super SmackDown one. I just don't like it because the red just doesn't go with it. But I understand why it's there. And it's still, you know what? It's okay too. It's not that bad. All right, guys. So this is it for this ranking. I hope it was a quick one. I have other wrestling videos on this channel. I actually recently ranked every single WWE Championship. And I do want to do a video on I want to compare the women's and men's U.S. and Intercontinental Championship. I'm just waiting to get more images so I can actually do a good comparison. And I also have a rant on wrestling belts, on women's wrestling belts. So stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see that. And I will do the Raw one in January. Hopefully the first week of January, I will do one just like this, but just for the Raw logos. And they should have a lot, right? Because it was like 31 years of Raw, I think. So if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. And I hope I get to see you on the next one.